saying, and eventually you'll leave anyhow. So that's fine. Next thing I want to ask, where's everyone from? I want to know where you're from. You can tell me the city, you can tell me the country, whatever it is. Let's see what we have here. California, New York, Chicago, London, New Brunswick. Hey, Canadian, that's awesome. Hey, Edmontonian, Edmonton. Okay, so you're about 300 kilometers north of me. California again, Texas. This is freaking amazing, guys. Wow, people really from all over North America, France, bonjour. Wow, that's amazing. I'm truly humbled that you guys are taking the time out of your busy schedules to join me on this masterclass training. So the reason that I'm doing this masterclass training, in addition to giving you the secrets and the benefits of why you should be in e-commerce and how you can generate a substantial income in e-commerce, I want to tell you that this is my time to give back to you. I've made a lot of money. I've helped a lot of people make a lot of money. However, now has come the time where I want to share this information with as many people as possible. And as you already know, since you're watching this webinar, it was completely free, right? All we asked for was your name, your email, and that's it. Now, before we get into it, I do want to go over an earnings disclaimer. That's the Kool-Aid guy, as most of you will know from Family Guy. And I want to go over the earnings disclaimer with everyone so that you know, don't expect to be making $10,000 a day, right? I had posted a picture in a Facebook group recently, in one of my Facebook groups recently, and somebody said, hey, like if I follow you, will I start making $10,000 today? And I want you to know that's not the case. That's not how it works. At first, we're going to do this in steps. And at first, I want you to be able to cover some bills, right? You have a phone bill, you have an electric bill, you have a utility bill. In North America, you have condo fees and property tax. In England, you have council tax. And I want you to be able to cover your bills. That's the first thing that we want you to be able to do. The second thing is quit your job, right? So once you've sustained an income month after month that allows you to cover your bills and put money aside, then you're going to quit your job. After that, you're going to get your time back. So when you quit your job, you might be working more hours on your e-commerce businesses than you were at your job. However, that's okay because now you're making a substantial income that's changed your life. From there on, you want to automate, and I automate my businesses. I hired virtual assistants, and that's when you truly get your time back, and that's when you're working, maybe 1 to 2 hours a day. I know people, I have friends that work, 3 to 5 hours a week, and that's more than enough for them to bring in a 6-figure annual income net profit. So that's the process. After that, there's something I want to talk about when it comes to myself. I realized that I wanted to be a millionaire. Now, to be a millionaire, you have to make $1 million a year, right? That's pretty self-explanatory. Now, when it comes to making $1 million a year, we're going to break it down into hours. And in hours, you need to make $114 an hour, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. After that, it becomes $2,739 a day. So these are the kind of numbers that you are looking at if you want to make 7 figures a year. So my disclaimer is not to tell you that it's not possible. I'm simply here to tell you that it might not be possible from day one, which is fine. I didn't say you're going to make 7 figures overnight. Nobody's ever said that. If they did say that, slap them, leave the room, don't ever talk to them again. We're going to come up with a 90-day plan. So you're looking at a 90-day plan to go from 0 to hero. And right now, for me to be making the amount of money that I do and what I'm going to show you how to do, we're running 6 stores right now, and each of them are doing between $1,000 and $12,000 per day consistently, right? So my smallest store, which is doing $1,000 a day, it's running almost completely on organic traffic. There's like $10 of ad spend a day to retarget the organic visitors. And then $12,000 a day, that's a store that's been, there's two of them. Those two stores have been around for a while. They've been around for at least, 6 months. And it was really in a 90-day period that we were able to scale both of them significantly. And that's what we're going to share with you today. Before I get into it, a lot of people are going to say, well, James, why is this webinar different? And it says it in big red writing right there. I give a shit. I care about people. I care about you. I care about your success. I don't consider myself a champion. I don't consider myself special. I'm a regular person. You're a regular person. And together, regular people can do astronomical things. So you're probably still wondering why. Now, first of all, we practice what we teach. We run millions of dollars through our bank accounts every single year. Okay, for the last 2 years, we have ran 7 figures through our bank accounts. For the years prior to that, we have run 6 figures consistently. We're going to share with you a way on how you can make a sustainable income without ever holding inventory. Could you imagine that? A 7-figure business and you don't own any products. And because of this, we're going to show you how to do it without, no inventory equals no risk, first of all. We're going to show you how to do it, though, with minimal upfront cost. And that's why we're different. And I don't want to talk about other business models right now. I'll get to that in a few moments here. However, that's really what makes this so much different. And there is no luck. We are sharing with you a proven strategy, okay, on building a sustainable and real business that can generate a great amount of income. I'm not somebody that built one 6-figure store, or, I had one $10,000 day, or I had one 7-figure business, and now I'm going to show people how to duplicate it. That's not how you educate people. That's not how life goes. I've done this with my team's help numerous times, and that's why we are giving you a roadmap. So whether you want an extra $1,000 a month or an extra $1,000 a day, e-commerce is the only way to do it, literally in days and not months or years. I have had students that we've sat down and we've had a half an hour chat, and after that half an hour, they've gone away for a week. And again, so you understand, this has not happened once, this happened numerous times. And they've gone away, and within 7 days, or let's say 7 days, they've started generating $1,000 a day on the e-commerce business. Isn't that insane? And it's even more insane because you are the man. Nobody controls your business except for you. As long as your principles are above board, you're not screwing people over, and you're not fake advertising things, nobody's going to come down on you. Nobody's going to regulate you. Nobody's going to say, hey, hey, Sam, I'm the man. I'm shutting your business down, or I'm changing the rules about how you conduct your business. That doesn't happen. It's you, it's your ads, it's your business, it's your money. Everything is yours. And that's why this is different. That's why I'm different. That's why the team is different. And I need you to be different. You might be a regular person. We're all regular people, and that's fantastic. However, what a lot of us, have been or currently are sheep. And sheep are people that follow society, and they listen to the man, they listen to their boss, and they don't want to change, and they just fit into the system. Go to school, get good grades, work 40 hours a week for 40 hours of your life, retire on 40% that wasn't enough in the first place, and that's your life. Leave nothing to your family, and sayonara, good luck, adios. So for that reason, we want you and we need you to be a wolf. We need you to be a leader of the pack. Somebody that's not afraid to make decisions and go out there and really make a difference. And you have it in you. Truly, you have it within you to be able to do that. But anyways, okay, let's just mute that. That was a Shopify notification. What store is this? This is one of our stores that's doing about about $1,500 a day. Just got a notification. Nice. Anyways, I put that on mute. I don't want to get sidetracked. So I don't want to give you a motivational speech right now. That's not what we're here for. But I just want you to know that you need to be somebody that takes action. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's what the bottom line is. So what is my goal in this webinar, and what do we want to achieve out of this? So the first thing is, if you already have a business, I want to help you scale that business with the 3 secrets that we're going to share. And I'm going to help you scale that business to the next figure. So if you're at 3 figures, we're going to help you get to 4. If you're at 4 figures, we're going to help you get to 5, and so on and so forth. And obviously, 4 figures is $1,000 to $9,000. 5 figures is $10,000 to $99,000, and so on and so forth. If you don't have a business, that's fantastic. That's completely okay. Don't worry about it. The reason it's okay is because we're going to teach you the fundamentals, the core to building a super successful online business that will generate 7 figures literally quicker than a woman can have a baby. I mean, isn't that crazy? It takes 9 months for that baby to grow inside of a woman, which is it's a beautiful thing, and then for the woman to give birth. And we're going to teach you how to build a 7-figure business in a third of the time. So a baby will change your life, and a 7-figure business will change your life. If you stay until the end. This is what people ask me all the time. James, am I going to get anything for coming to your webinar? Well, first of all, you're going to get insane value, right? I hope you're already getting value of some kind. However, people always want things, and that's great. This is going to blow your mind. I'm about to give you 3 epic free gifts if you stay until the very end. Firstly, I'm going to give you 5 current products with targeting. So no matter how many times I do this live masterclass, whether it's from a while ago, whether it's going to be in the future, I'm not going to give you 5 products that are always the same. I'm going to give you 5 current products that you can go out there with. I can arm you with these products and targeting, and you can literally take them and start building an income, start building a business with these 5 products. On top of that, we're going to help you with a complete store evaluation and analysis. So we're going to take your store, you can send us the link, and we're going to take your store and we are going to go from A to Z on what is working, what's helping you get sales, what's great about your website, what's not so great, what you're missing, and what you can do to improve it. If you don't have a store right now, don't worry about it. When the time comes that you do have a store, we will give you this offer as well. The third one is seriously my favorite. We're going to give you, for literally just for staying until the very end, an entire sales funnel that we use to generate $105,000 of profit in 42 days. And when I'm saying profit, literally this single funnel that we are going to share with you, in 42 days, it generated over $500,000. well over, and this was the profit from that. I mean, what else could you ask for? So these are the three things. Stay until the end. You'll get them 100% free. You will get an email alert, and we will hook you up. Seriously, look at the benefit. Already you're ahead of the game. Now, I want to talk about myself. I want to talk about who I am. So you can see right there, my name is James Dillon. I'm the founder, I'm the CEO of 7 Figure Power. I own a ton of successful drop shipping companies, e-commerce companies, and we're working on other businesses outside of this venture right now. And we're always looking to expand our business portfolio. Okay? So you can see pictures of me around the world. This is for my birthday. We were in the Bahamas. Last year, I was Fifth Avenue, New York. For those of you that know me personally, Fifth Avenue is my most favorite place in the world. New York is my most favorite place in the world. And Fifth Avenue, you can't beat the amazing designer shopping that goes along with it. The middle picture, it's on a lake somewhere. I don't know exactly where this lake is. I forgot. It's somewhere within the area that I live in, and I'm wearing a nice set of frames right there. The next picture is me as a child. You can see, I was born and raised in London, England, and this is a school picture that was taken on school, school photography day, whatever you want to call it. And I believe I was wearing a Sonic top, a Sonic jumper or a shirt in that one. The next picture is me in Calgary, dressed up, white background. I think I was taking a train at that time. And then the final picture is Las Vegas. Again, I believe this one was last year. And that's me in Las Vegas. The temperature was about 40 degrees Celsius. It was over, what is that, like 100 degrees Fahrenheit, something or other. And we had a great time. And yeah, I just want to share with you guys, I love traveling, and I hope to do more traveling in the future. And I hope to meet a lot of you guys and girls in the future while we travel the world and scale our businesses together. Now, don't get me wrong. I've had a lot of businesses. I've been in a lot of different industries. And first of all, you can see this is one of my online companies. We were selling Garcinia Cambogia. It's a very famous weight loss supplement. We were selling that at one time or another. And I'll get into that in a second. However, I've tried affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing requires a very large ad budget, an extremely large ad budget, and you need a lot of money to test. So I feel that affiliate marketing isn't the best kind of business you could be in. I've done network marketing, and personally, I don't like interacting with lots of people all the time, I want to be one of those people that can have Q&As with 500 people at one time and get so much knowledge from everyone that everyone's relaying off each other. That's what I find exhilarating, and I prefer to do that over network marketing. Supplement company, that's the one right there, Garcinia Cambogia, that we were selling. That was a supplement company. It was super hard to get approved for a merchant. For anyone, it's super hard to get approved, for a merchant processing account. You can't sell supplements with Stripe and Shopify payments and things like that. So that's another reason why, it's not the best kind of business that you'd want to be in. Nutraceutical company, difficult to find a supplier who's safe. So same thing, products, skin products, health products, things like that. And you don't want to be messing with people's lives when it comes to products like that. Seriously, you want to make sure that everything you're selling is safe for the consumer. Not only is it about getting slapped with a lawsuit, it's about feeling guilty that you could seriously harm somebody. Online company, we had a weight loss company. We used to pay people to help them be on the right track to lose weight. We couldn't continue that because we needed tens of thousands of dollars. FBA, this is a huge one that's out there right now, And I want to talk to you quickly about FBA and why, we tried it and why we don't think it's the best kind of business. We don't believe that it's better than e-commerce. And the reason is right there. Competitors can steal your listing. They can take your buy box and your customers if they take your buy box. You need upfront inventory to be a part of FBA. So if you have, if you find a product on e-commerce, you can start selling it one at a time. All you're doing is investing in the ad spend to test. Whereas with FBA, you have to order 250 items. You're already spending $1,000 and you don't even know if that product's going to sell. And like I talked about before, you're regulated by Amazon. You get shut down at any time. You literally just type in the news, Amazon business shut down, and you'll see thousands of people that every month they get shut down, right? You're regulated. Why would you want to be involved in a business, in an industry where you're regulated by the man? It doesn't make sense. This is why we're talking about becoming a wolf over being a sheep. Lead gen, margins aren't big enough. Apps require a lot of upfront capital. I've got quotes for a few different apps, and a quote locally with a company that's not even that experienced, it starts at $30,000. I mean, come on. E-commerce, the least amount of money needed to start the business, sell products one at a time, and never hold the inventory. Does it get better than that? Of course it doesn't get better than that. So knowing that e-commerce is the best opportunity for you, you need to ask yourself, what do you want out of life? Okay, what do you want out of life? So I'm going to share with you what I want, and then I want you to think about it and really break it down in your mind so you know the goal that you're working towards. So on the left is a house, the Razor Residence. That's what it's called. It's my favorite house in the entire world. It's in California. That's the house that I'll buy one day. The next picture on the top row is a Pagani Zonda Cinque. Okay, there's 10 of them in the world, 5 coupes, 5 roadsters, which means a drop top, a convertible. This is one of them. This one's been painted in yellow. They came from factory in white. And this is my most favorite car of all time. So that's the car that I'm going to purchase. Next, you can see a private jet, right? Wearing the LeBron James jersey, that's the next thing that I want. And these are great. These are financial things that I want. These are things that money can buy. However, this picture over here is, to me, the most important picture. It shows happiness. It shows an existence of joy, and it shows freedom. So beyond anything else, I want to help as many people be free as I possibly can. Because if I don't free you from your jobs, from your 9-to-5s, from your slave ships, I can't be happy with myself. So that's a little bit about me. Now think about what it is that you want, and let's dive into my failures, right? First of all, I've quit every job that I've ever had. Every job that I've ever had, okay? I've quit, I've left, I haven't got fired. I just didn't want to work for somebody else. I've failed over 10 businesses, okay? Failed over 10 businesses before I found e-commerce, right? Could you imagine? Would you still want to keep going after that? And I want you to know that you have to keep going, because you will find success, and it's gonna be in e-commerce. That's the craziest part. I want you to be super excited. I want you to just, believe that it's possible for you, okay? Now, if you look on the right side, firstly, yes, I live in a very cold place. It snows for 6 months out of the year. And that is a 2013 orange BMW that I used to own. You can see it on a truck right there. And that's not on a truck because it needs a repair. That's on the truck because I was going through a repossession. Okay, I was at a time where I was living beyond my means, and I just couldn't make it work in the end. And they came and, I had missed payments on my car, and they came and they took my car away. And it was after that day that I realized money is not the most important thing in the world. It's happiness. So these are my failures, and you have to have failures in life. The more failures you have, the more you've tried. The more you try, the more successful you will be. It's not all doom and gloom. I want you to know that working with me, getting information from me, getting knowledge from me, learning from me, James, that's who I am. You will also be in the hands of somebody that's had a lot of success. Okay? Picture on the right shows a business, one of our e-commerce stores doing between September 18th and October 5th, 2018. This is not an old screenshot. This is current. Did almost 3,000 orders, $112,000. Could you imagine doing that? You should imagine, because it's possible. Underneath that is a picture of me. This is me talking to a pretty substantial audience. I think this audience was about 100 people, 150 people, something like that. And it was a great time. It was a great time talking to people and helping people get educated and, learning with people. So anyways, that's enough about that side. I've sold startups. I've built 7-figure online stores. I've trained audiences, as I just mentioned. The picture's right there. And that's about me. That's my background. But you probably want to know about who I've helped, right? So this is one of our groups. A student posted a screenshot. And you can see right here, basically they want to tell a quick story. They've been doing e-com for 13 months. They couldn't find a winning product. They jumped on a call with me. They paid me for that call. I offered them a free one and a paid one. And then I helped them find a winning product. And basically they're getting sales, $2,000, 56 orders. The AOV was like $40 for this product, average order value. I helped a guy in France. We helped him figure out his audience. 3 hours later, he got his first sale before he was going to sleep. Here's another person, they had no sales for 2 days. The store was only 3 days old, and then they got 2 sales in less than a minute. And then on the right, this guy, insane work ethic. He was just willing to work, and not even the work ethic, he just didn't want to give up. He believed that he could do something great, and he did. He made, look at this, he's a guy from England, first of all. He's not even, what is that? He's like halfway through the day, and he made 19,000 pounds. All right, 19,000 pounds. And then we talked about opening him a Euro country store, and then he was flying into San Diego, I guess. I got to look up that conversation of how it went. But yeah, then he flew into San Diego. He probably went to have a good time, right? After that, we have Darlene. There's a video here. I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to show you the text screenshot that we have here. And, she made a $3,000 sale. $3,000 with you can see it right there, with $273 spent in ads. And she made $2,000 profit on that one item. This is something that she consulted with me, and she sat down with me. Sat down on a one-to-one webinar, and we went over it. And that's what we helped her accomplish. So, guys, enough is enough. Okay, it's time to get real. It's time to go out there and make it happen. And stop being sad if it hasn't worked. Stop being sad if you don't know how to make it work. You got to be happy. Really, you got to be happy about where you're at and what you're about to achieve. Because you can either spend thousands, even tens of thousands, and do it all alone, or you can learn from my experiences that I'm about to share with you and make money today. It's a simple choice. I don't think you need to think too hard about it, because if one thing that we know in life is true, is mimicking success is either easier than creating your own success, right? You can duplicate other people, use proven strategies, use proven methods to find winning products, form masterminds, use Facebook groups. There's so many tools available at your disposal right now. Just like this free webinar, this masterclass training, it's free, right? You have so much at your disposal that really you should be mimicking other people's success. And the reason why I'm talking a lot about mimicking other people's success is because of this great person right here. So for you, those of you that don't know, this is Roger Bannister. He was the first person to break the 4-minute mile. And before him, nobody had ever done it that was documented. So he gave belief to people that something was possible. So looking back on my e-commerce journey, when I first started out, I was like, okay, I need this many sales with this product to make this much money per day. And how am I going to get to $1,000? Is it even possible? I mean, I don't know if I can do this. Then I saw a post and somebody had done it. So I was like, okay, I can do it. How am I going to get to 5,000, 10,000, so on? I saw a post and then I believed that I could do it. And then I broke records that I never saw a post for. And I might have been the first one. I might have been the 1,000th one. However, achievability, you have to believe it. You have to believe that you can achieve it. And you know what? Roger Bannister gave a hope to a lot of people. A lot of people have ran the 4-minute mile since that day. He was the first. Could you believe that only 46 days later, John Landy was able to break the same record? 46 days. So do you think that what I'm going to share with you today, you can duplicate, and in 46 days, you could be successful and you could have made 6 figures, 7 figures with the information that we're going to share with you? Things are changing very rapidly. I mean, the past and the present are two different things, right? We've gone from a time where building an e-commerce store took time, money, labor, and this is what the result was. But it was working. This is Amazon. That's a typo. That would be 2006. This is 12 years ago, guys. That's how Amazon used to look. Now we have this amazing tool called Shopify. Shopify, you can set up a website in hours. No longer are you spending the time to go and, take forever to build a website. You have no excuse now. You can get it done in hours. This is one of the websites that I have. Okay, this is one of my businesses that I own. And let me go over with you the costs of what it took to get this website from imagination to live. And when I say live, that means I didn't make a penny. This is just from, inception to being live, the creation. The website design alone was $2,500. $2,500. To develop it was $2,500 additional. So, you can scroll up and down, you can click things. The back-end programming to actually make sure that the leads go into a system and we can actually access the data that customers are leaving on the website, another $2,500. The content of the website, $10,000 for the images and the copy. You see where I'm going with this? The analytics, making sure we track where our customers are coming from, how they're interacting, what they're doing, why they're not doing a certain action. That's $2,000 on an ongoing basis. My upfront cost for this website alone was $19,000, guys. $19,000. And it took 10 weeks. 10 whole weeks to make this website. And that's because I had a team of people that I trust. So that's the past, right? That's the hard way. Now we have Shopify. You can make a website in one day. Literally sign up to Shopify and you could be ready to serve ads and make an income off of that website in one day. And to prove it to you, I'm going to create an entire product listing. Okay, we're going to title the product, we're going to add images for the product, we're going to put a description for the product, and it's only going to take 5 minutes. The reason why? Because we don't need to know any coding. So forget about the 10 years of blood, sweat, tears, heartaches, stress, and mental torture that I went through. It's time for you to learn the easy way, the easy road of how you can make it happen, just by knowing the 3 secrets that I'm about to share with you. So here's the easy way. We don't want to hype it up anymore. I think we've hyped it up enough for you to understand why these 3 secrets should be everything to you. The first secret, how to product hack the money, okay, not the information, the money out of your top competitors' pockets in seconds for absolutely no cost, and put that money in your pocket. I'm about to share that with you. Then I'm going to share secret number 2. How to create an epic ad set on Facebook. An ad set is what you build to run your ads on Facebook that drives super targeted traffic. Like, we're talking about people that want to buy. In turn, this is going to give you insane ATCs, which are add to carts, astronomically high AOVs, which is the average order value. So as opposed to making $10 sales, we're going to show you how to make $20 sales. As opposed to making $50 sales, we're going to show you how to make $100 sales. And extremely low CPP. Okay, so how much it actually costs you to get that product, to spend in ads to sell that product. Crazy stuff we're about to go through. And secret number 3, like I just brought up a second ago, how to create an epic product listing in 5 minutes. And the kicker that I didn't share with you, generate $5,000 worth of sales per day per product. We're literally about to share these 3 things with you. So get ready, because we are about to dive into secret number 1 of how to product hack the money out of your top competitors' pockets in seconds for absolutely no cost, and put that money in your pocket. So let's get right to it. I'm just gonna minimize my my PowerPoint right here that I have going on. I'm gonna open up Google Chrome, and right here you can see that we have 4 tabs open. Okay, we have 4 tabs open, which means there's 4 websites, four of the biggest competitors that we have in dropshipping, in e-commerce, and we're gonna go and we're gonna show you how to product hack them in seconds. Okay, so we go to a website, we click on our products, and these guys made it super easy for us. We're gonna go to sort by, and we're gonna click on best selling. Guys, it's in front of your eyes. You might be looking at this and you might be like, that's what I'm here for? Have you ever done this? Most likely you have not. Really, like, I was talking to people about this in my mastermind, and they were like, oh my God, I never thought about that. Oh my God, I was so busy on going to AliExpress and going to Obelo and trying to figure this out. And it's right there in front of my eyes. Are you kidding me? So you can see. And if you've done dropshipping already, then you probably know about these items. If you don't, you'll get to know. But seriously, these are the products that are selling the most on this hugely popular dropshipping website. Right in front of your eyes. And all we did was click on best selling. There's no tricks, there's no hacks, there's nothing crazy. It's right there in front of your eyes this whole time. Now, you might go to a website like this one, and you click on products, and you're on all products right now, and they don't have it, right? It's not there. So you scroll down and it's not there. So now you're like, okay, well, they're telling me most popular are these products. Well, are they? Are they not? That's okay. You take this part of the URL right here, you copy it, you go here, you add it onto the end, and there you have it. Mind blown again, right? Something that is so simple that you probably have never thought of in your whole journey of e-commerce. And if you haven't started your journey, well, now you know that you have a surefire way to find out the best-selling products of the top of your top competitors out there. And if you think I'm joking, let's take a look right here. There's something called SimilarWeb. You can use this to track your competitors, and literally take a look at this. July, they had 1 million people visit their website. August, they had over 3 million people visit their website. September, 1.7 million. You can see that right here. And this isn't it. Just scroll down right here. Products. You can see that this is not the same order that products were in before, right? So you can see that the most sold product on this website, which gets millions of hits a month, are these socks. Then we have the snore silencer, a desktop punching bag. I've literally shown you how to product hack competitors in seconds. Now you know that these are the products that people are spending money on. So stop letting them spend money with your competitors and start getting them to spend money with you. Then we have this website. Now this website isn't on Shopify. However, we go to shop. It's the same process. Literally, it's the same process. We come right here and we click sort by popularity. And are you freaking kidding me? Right there in front of your eyes, again with the egg maker, but right there in front of your eyes. We did this in seconds. We found the products that the companies are selling in hundreds of units a day. And you can sell these same products. You've basically product hacked some of the top websites in e-commerce and dropshipping, right? And you can see the products right there in front of your very eyes. So don't complicate things. Secret number one, how to product hack the money out of your competitors' pockets in seconds. I told you it's going to be in seconds. There was no cost to it. And now you have a surefire way to put that money into your own pockets. Isn't that crazy when you think about what we just did? We literally just e-commerce hacked 3 websites, and now we have products that you can start selling right now that are going to generate sales because you already know people are in love with these products. Now I'm going to close that one down. You can product hack all of these guys. It's super easy. And after this, I'm going to share with you secret number 2. So I'm just going to go back right here. We don't want to get sidetracked from the slides. So secret number 2. Okay, this is secret number 3 that we're going to get to. Secret number 2. How to create an epic ad set on Facebook that drives super targeted traffic, insane add to carts, astronomically high average order values, and extremely low cost per purchase numbers. We're going to get right into it. We're not going to beat around the bush. I told you I'm going to share with you 3 secrets. This is secret number 2. So this is your Facebook Ads Manager. You come here, you click on campaign, and you start building an ad. So an ad on Facebook is comprised of 3 things: campaign, ad set, ad. Okay? Very, very simple. We're using a testing ad account right now that we have, and we're going to start with the main objective. What's the main objective that you should target when building any kind of online store that you want to get sales for? Well, Facebook's telling you, hey, do you want traffic? Do you want engagement? Do you want app installs? What do you want, James? Tell me what you want and I'll give that to you. Well, Mr. Facebook, I would like conversions. Literally, the option is right there in front of your eyes. Conversions. We click on conversions. Do you want a split test? Split test means you run 2 ads side by side, and whichever one converts more, they start pushing that one more. Right? But literally, we just told them we want people that are converting. If we highlight this, it's going to drive valuable actions on our website. So literally, Facebook knows what kind of people are buying what kind of product, and they will send those kinds of people to buy those kinds of products on your website. I mean, they're giving it to you on a plate. So we're going to name this Masterclass Training Campaign. Boom. And we're going to set it up. So we're going to quickly set this up. Don't worry about this. This is not anything to do with actually setting up the ads. Boom. Right? So this is a testing account. So obviously we don't have a Facebook pixel. You'll create your Facebook pixel. This is the thing that you need on your website to drive the conversions. You click it. They show you how to implement it. It takes 30 seconds. Once you've done that, you come down here. And this is the second most powerful thing that Facebook gives you. Creating an audience. So let's say today James wants to sell, hey, why don't we go live and show it? So this is so these are the products that we found, right? These are the products that we found that we know people are, that these are the most top sold products from a website getting almost 2 million hits a month. So let's come down here. Boom. The 7th most popular product they ever sold was the sushi roll bazooka. Okay, so sushi. We can come back here and we're going to go right here. So, let's add the United States. Let's add the United Kingdom. Let's add Australia. These are tier 1 countries, I call them. You can add New Zealand if you want. Otherwise, don't worry about it. So, countries, that's cool. Nothing mind-blowing there. This is where it gets interesting. So, I only target people that are 25 and older. And usually, to test if a product is going to be successful, I would only target women. Language, English. You can literally tell Facebook, hey, I want to target people who like sushi. Can you imagine that? It's giving you the option. Giving you the option right in front of your eyes on who to target. So this is how we're going to drive super targeted traffic, because we're telling them, people that are interested in sushi, hey, make sure they see this ad. People that like cooking, make sure they see this ad. Right? We're telling them who we want. It's, you really, when you think too much, you complicate things for yourself. When you take action and you come to Facebook and create an ad, you can literally see how simple it is. And this is how simple it can be to run an e-commerce business online and actually get set up for success. They're giving you the platform to do it, right? So you can narrow the audience down. So let's say we remove cooking and we want to target people that like sushi and cooking. We can do that too. I mean, you really have to think about this, guys. And think about how simple it is. If you've been following the audience size down here, don't worry about it. You can see this, since we got to this section, it stayed at this. It's just a glitch. It's not decreasing or increasing. Anyhow, it's so simple. And this is how you drive super targeted traffic. Okay? Now, super targeted traffic because you're targeting the right people. You're gonna get an insane amount of add to carts because you're advertising to people that like cooking, right? Look, alone in the countries that we've selected, 600 million people have chosen or have shown interest in cooking. Because of that, we're gonna get high average order values because people are just gonna be like, okay, I wanna make sushi. I want a sushi bazooka roll or a sushi roll bazooka, whatever you wanna call it. And this blows my mind every single time I come to Facebook. It's literally giving you the tools in front of your very eyes on how to be profitable, on how to be successful. And this is going to help you get extremely low cost per purchase orders because you're targeting people that are interested in this stuff. And when you're targeting people interested in what you have to offer, that's how you know that they are more likely to purchase than somebody who is not targeted specifically. And that's why to this day, Facebook is the #1 ads platform in the world to get sales and to make a profitable online e-commerce business. So we're going to close that page down. We're going to close that down. And before we get into adding a product, we're going to come back here and we're going to go like this. And secret number 3, guys and girls, how to create an epic product listing in 5 minutes and generate $5,000 worth of sales per day per product. What a lot of people have a hard time understanding is that ads are great. Ads are amazing. The way that you market the website, it's amazing. It does a lot of great things. A lot of people fail to realize, or they just don't understand, and they might think it's too difficult to actually write product descriptions, product listings that sell. It's all in the copy, and I'm going to share with you the way that I do it. I'm going to give you the template to success because we truly believe that what's written in the description can be the difference between selling $500 of a product a day or $5,000, and even $50 to $500. It makes a huge difference. Now, I made this little guide right here, and we're gonna break down product descriptions. So in the product info section, you wanna portray 2 to 3 negatives, you wanna build rapport, you wanna show simplicity of use, and you wanna provide an outcome. These 4 things combined are gonna build emotion in a buyer to come and truly want to purchase this product. After that, we want to share 3 to 4 things that make this item, the features, how it works, what it does, why it's so great. Then we want to tell them what they're buying, and then we want to tell them what's included. So what they're buying and what's included, not the same thing, but it's okay. I'm about to break it down right now and show you how easy it is. We're literally about to break the belief pattern that you have that writing epic product descriptions is one of the hardest things to do. And it's not, it's so easy. So we're gonna go back here and we're gonna portray, first of all, we're gonna use the title. So today I've decided to use a product, the olive oil cooking sprayer. That's what we're gonna use, okay? So I went to AliExpress and I found a product. I've been selling this product successfully. You can sell it too if you want, that's okay. And you know what? Sorry, we're not going to call it olive oil cooking spray. We're going to call it oil cooking spray because there's a lot more oils than olive oil, right? So, for instance, we're going to focus on the 2 to 3 negatives. So we could say, you know what? Just before we do this, we are going to go like this, and we're going to start a timer from right now, okay? Check your watches, and I'm going to show you that we're going to do this in 5 minutes, okay? So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So oil cooking sprayer. Next, we're going to discuss 2 to 3 negatives. So what's the negatives about using other kinds of oil? We could say, well, hey, do you, not oils, butters and things like that. So we could say, hey, do you hate having to grease your pan? Because we already know that this is a spray product, so it goes on top of the food. And they don't have to pre-grease. hate having barbecue flare-ups, right? People that barbecue and the oil, they drench the meats in oil and the oil drips down, but with the sprayer the oil is only going on top of the food. It's not going to drip, it's not going to get soaked up within the flames. Dishes, cooking dishes. So hate the utensils you have to wash with oil all over them, right? Literally, these are like 3 things that people hate doing when it comes to cooking because of oil, right? So now what's the next thing that we said we're going to do? So we're going to continue building the emotion. Now we're going to build the rapport. So we can say this wonderful cooking oil sprayer was invented for you. They're like, what? This product is invented for me? I mean, wow. Next, show simplicity of use. Show them how simple it is. Simply fill it up with olive oil, any kind of oil for that matter. And press the button on top. I mean, guys and girls, I'm literally writing this out right in front of you. I promise you in less than 5 minutes, right? So, and we're going back and forth, so we'll get there. We'll get there in a few minutes. That's it. Provide the outcome. Tell them what the outcome is. So, what's the outcome? Basically, they're gonna, you'll effortlessly add oil to your favorite foods and won't leave a mess that you have to clean up. Guys, that's it. We've literally done the 4 things to build emotion. We portray the negatives, we build the rapport, we show simplicity, and we provided the outcome. Simple as that. Okay? Next thing, we want to discuss the features. So when I was looking at the item on AliExpress, I noticed that first of all, it's high grade stainless steel. Super important in a food product. Okay, people love that. It's an awesome kitchen addition. Who wouldn't want to have this in the kitchen? It can make a great gift. People that love cooking, gift it to them. And strong, everlasting mechanism. That's one thing that really they did show in the product description, that it's a strong product and it's not just going to break the first time you use it or the first time you go fill it up with oil, right? So then what was the next thing? Specification. So tell them what they're buying. So people want to know, what the product is. So material is one thing I always include. First of all, it's metal. We already know that. And it's stainless steel. We already wrote that. Let's write it again. I always like talking about the color because people want to know, hey, does this item come in different colors? Is it going to come as described? So I always say as shown in pictures because I'm only including pictures that, we're in Canada, so it's got a U in there, that it's being shown as advertised, right? So then the size. Now the size, I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it was like 17 centimeters by 5 centimeters, something like that. But anyways, so you want to include the size as well, so they know in relation to their hand and the kitchen space how it's going to be, what kind of item it is. And last but not least, like we talked about, what's included. So you can write package includes, or you can write what's included, or one of my favorites, what am I buying? Put them in the shoe of a buyer. Tell them, hey, what am I buying, right? 1 times cool. Not cool. 1 times oil cooking sprayer. I was going to say cool oil cooking sprayer. But anyways, it's an oil cooking sprayer. That's it, guys. Literally, look at your watch. 5 minutes, we're done. And that's including me having to think about what to write. On top of that, me having to go over this document with you guys and girls. So literally, it's that simple. Oh, we didn't add products. Okay, let's upload some images. So we're going to go right here. And we are going to go to, I think it is my desktop. Yeah, product images right there. And open. Boom. I got these product images directly from the vendor on AliExpress. These are the same pictures. I added a couple of them in this, but I pretty much use these pictures on my own website. The price. What are we going to price this at? Let's say we are going to price this amazing item at $24.99. Okay, $24.99. We can say that that's the sale price, and the price that we reduced it from is $39.99. Okay, that's it. We press save. We click on view product. Password for the store right now. Oh, that's for notifying. Enter the password right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enter. Done. We go to products. We go oil cooking sprayer. And the product is right here on our store right now. The product info is literally in front of your eyes. How simple was that? I showed you in 5 minutes. You can make it look nicer. That's easy. That's right here. However, I showed you how to make an epic product description that you're going to be able to use to sell, this item $5,000 a day worth of it a day. So for anyone that tells you, hey, it's super hard to sell product descriptions that sell, no, it's not. It's done right in front of your eyes in 5 minutes. And this right here is what is going to make you money consistently and allow you to quit your job, like I had mentioned towards the start of this masterclass training. I mean, guys, come on. Those are the 3 secrets right there. And we're going to recap them real quick. So we showed you how to product hack the money out of your top competitors' pockets in seconds for absolutely no cost and put that money in your pocket. Then we showed you how to create an epic ad set on Facebook that drives super targeted traffic, insane add to carts, astronomically high average order values, and extremely low cost per purchases. Something that people think is so difficult to do. And then we showed you how to create an epic product listing in 5 minutes and generate $5,000 worth of sales per day per product. Now let me ask you, what if you only made 50% of the $5,000? Would it be worth it? What if you only made 10%, $500 per day? Would it be worth it to you? What if you made 1%, $50 per day? Would it be worth it to you? A lot of people say, James, what kind of question is that? Of course it would be worth it. The problem is, a lot of people don't ask themselves that question. So I want you to ask yourself a question right now. I want you to ask yourself. So say, how do I feel about what I've been shown so far? Ask yourself, how do I feel about what I've learned so far? Ask yourself, how do I feel about what James showed me so far? And now I'm going to ask you, based on what you've heard so far, are you confused? Are you kind of looking like these people right here? And I want to apologize, okay? I do talk fast. I do ramble on sometimes, and I just want to get my point across, and sometimes I'm not really thinking that people aren't on the same level as me. So again, I apologize for that. And right now you might be looking like these 2 people here. So what I did was I looked at this, and I've given this masterclass training probably 100 times now, and I've really narrowed it down to a T of how to present the information in the least confusing way possible, at least in my opinion. Now, before I show you what I'm about to show you, I just want to get permission from you to share with you an offer. So if you're in the chat box, just type in the number 7 if you're okay with me sharing something with you in an offer style. So just go ahead and type in 7, And okay, wow, that's really overwhelming. Wow. Okay, so it's still going, it's still going, it's still going. Okay, I get the picture. So I'm gonna offer you something. Okay, like I said, I always like asking for permission. I don't want to assume that because I gave you all this free information, you're mine and I own you. That's not how it goes. So I'm glad that you've given me permission. Well, a lot of you have given me permission, and that makes me feel comfortable in knowing that I can share this offer with you. And the offer is basically gonna be everything that I've shared with you on a larger scale. And it's going to include myself and my team holding your hand every single step of the way in how we build your 7-figure business in the next 90 days. And it's basically things that we're really proud of and we've put together and we've chosen to give to you guys, the people that have trusted us to be on this masterclass training and actually learn something from us. And as you know, we're called 7-Figure Power, and this is the 7-Figure Power Ecom Academy that we're offering to you. It's a lifetime access to the Ecom Academy. And I need you to understand that those first two words, lifetime access. So your first question you're going to be asking is what's included? And that's a great question to be asking. So there are more than 8 no bullshit in-depth modules that we are going to be giving to you. There's going to be no fluff, no being around the bush, no filler content, okay? Everything is straight to the point in this academy. So there's a lot of people out there and they say, hey James, I have 60 hours of content that I just bought. And I say, that's amazing. How much of it is filler content? No, we don't have any filler content. Of course you do. Of course you do. And that's how it goes. And that's how people fluff up their numbers and they beat around the bush and they basically just say, yeah, you could do this or you could do this and this might work and it goes like that. But that's not what we do. We take you from A to Z. We share everything with you. Okay? We show you how to build an epic high converting store. And we're talking about epic, the highest converting stores in the e-commerce industry online. We're going to teach you how to find multiple 6- and 7-figure products. Suppliers are a huge deal. Just today, actually, I was dealing, not today, recently, over the last couple of days and today, I've been dealing with a supplier, and this supplier I trust, I love them so much. They've helped me scale my business. They've helped me make so much money. And, they told me, hey, James, we ran out of this product. And the old James would have been like, okay, well, I'm going to go find another supplier to buy this product from and sell to my consumers so I don't have to take that listing offline. The problem with that is I'm going to fucking screw up my business, right? I'm going to screw it up. That's why you always need a solid supplier, somebody that you can work with, that you can scale with, and when things go left or right or up and down, whatever it is, they will always be there and willing to work with you, and you can always work with them and trust them and know that they are there with your best interests. And one of my favorites, create the flood ads on Facebook. What use is having a high converting store? What use is having epic products and solid suppliers if you don't have, ads that are bringing in traffic like wildfire? What's the point? So we're going to show that to you. How does that sound? It sounds amazing, right? So what are you going to get? You're going to get the complete walkthrough on building a high converting Shopify store. You're going to get the 7-figure power proven product research methods. You're going to get the traffic explosion A to Z guide for never-ending customers. We're going to show you how to automate your business so you only have to work 1 to 4 hours per week and still make 6 to 7 figures. That's the 7-Figure Power Ecom Academy, where the total value is $3,997. That's great. That's a fantastic offer that we're giving you. We're also going to give you a bonus. How to get sales without spending even 1 cent on ads and without any additional paid tools. So now what are you getting? You're getting a 7-figure power e-com academy, which is valued at $3,997. Sounds good, right? Sounds amazing. On top of that, you're going to get sales without spending money on ads, the complete guide, the complete course, the complete walkthrough, the complete A to Z, whatever you want to call it. Total value so far, $6,494. Amazing. The next bonus, guys, this one is insane. It's literally plug and play. All your site copy, and copy is all the text that goes on your site, pre-filled templates for all your mandatory pages. So every website has a set of mandatory pages that it must have, right? About us, contact us, FAQ, shipping, so on and so forth. We are going to give you these pages with all the content ready to go. Could you imagine? Literally, you get access to our offer and everything is handed to you. All you have to do is say, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Please give me my 7 figures now. It's that easy, guys. We're giving you everything on a plate. So what are you going to get? Let's go over it. 7-figure power e-com academy, $3,997 value. You're going to get sales without spending money on ads guide, $2,497 value. You're going to get all of the copy for your website, which is $1,997 in value. So right now, you're already at $8,491 in value. I mean, this is epic stuff. Epic. We're not even done with the bonuses. Killer. Over average converting email campaign that's going to get people back to your store and ready to spend more money than they were going to initially. If you don't know, or you do know, email campaigns and abandoned carts bring in more customers over the period of time after they've been on your website than when the people were on your website the first time around. And the reason being because of the killer email campaigns that people have. We're going to give you the campaign. All you have to do is log in and plug it in. It's going to be there for you. Again, we're setting you up for success. We're giving you everything that you could possibly need to be successful. The 7-figure power e-com academy worth $3,997. And again, that's going to break down how to build an epic high converting store, how to find multiple 6 and 7-figure products, how to find solid suppliers to scale with, how to create the flood ads on Facebook that is going to bring a wildfire of traffic to your website so that you can start selling those products and start making 6 and 7 figures per month within the next 90 days. Seriously, what you're getting is just epic. I'm sure you agree with me by now. What you're getting is epic. And on top of that, we're going to show you how you can automate your business by only working 1 to 4 hours a week and leaving everything else up to dirt cheap virtual assistants that get the job done without you having to interfere and micromanage them every single time they need something. You're going to get the guide to how to get sales without spending money on ads. That's worth $2,497. $2,497. You're going to get all your website copy. So you literally just make the website with the copy implemented from the get-go. You're going to get the high intent email campaign that is worth $997 that I hand wrote myself personally. And the value of all this so far is $9,488. Now let's talk about scenarios. If the best thing that happened to you was the following, would it be worth it? And this is going to blow your mind when you think about how simple this really is. If for every $1 you spent, you made $2, would that be worth it? Think about that. If we gave you a system where you spent $1 to make $2, would that not make sense to you? Would that not be worth your time? Would that not be worthwhile? Would that not be something that you'd be super interested in? Let's break it down a bit more. What if you made $5 for every $1 you spent? I bet some of you are scratching your head while he's saying that right now. Is James really telling me that I can spend $1 and make $5? Yes, that's what I'm telling you. That's exactly what I'm telling you. Now I have your attention, right? That's what I wanted. Because when I was coming up with this offer, I had two choices. The first one was give it to you for free. And then I did some research online. And what I came across was absolutely astounding. I was really gobsmacked when I came across this. Over 90% of people that get something for free, A, they never utilize it, so they never use it. And B, they never take advantage of it because they never invested any money in themselves. They never invested any money in the offer. They never invested any money in the product. The second choice was charge you some money for it. And I asked people in my mastermind group, I asked people on the Facebook group, I did a lot of research. I did a lot of research into people and what kind of, offered them a description of the content. And the response that I got, take my money. They were like, James, stop talking. Just take my money. How do I pay you? And I was shocked. It was amazing to know that I provided that much value to people, that they were willing to pay me for it. And then I asked them, then I had to figure out the price point. So I was like, okay, what's it worth to you? And I was like, okay, how much do you make at your job? And people were like, I make $2,000 a month. That's $24,000 a year, average income. And they want to replace that by not working for somebody else. Then I was like, okay, that's great. Then I was like, people can do this themselves. So I was like, how much does a website cost? If you want to start a separate business and you need a website for that business. And we already broke that down. The website costs $19,000. $19,500. So now we're giving you a way of how to make a website for nothing and get it up in less than a day. And then I was like, okay, testing. Testing is huge, right? I mean, yeah, what you make at your job is one thing and a website is another thing. But how much does testing cost? Testing costs the most precious currency of all time. And that is time. Would you agree with me on that? Do you understand where I'm coming from? Time is something that can never be bought back. As the time goes on, you can never regain that time. So first and foremost, I want to thank you again for taking the time and spending your time with me on this webinar, this masterclass training. And now going back to the testing, you're going to spend all that time. But why would you spend all that time when I'm laying it out for you step by step by step by step? I bet you're hearing me now. And putting all of that together, you can see why it's an absolutely great deal at $5,000. You can see why the general public, when they go directly to the site without attending a masterclass training, they pay me $1,997. However, because you took the time out with me and because you're special, just for you, I'm going to let you get started now for only $977 today. Can you see the kind of discount that we just gave you? We just chopped down So much. I mean, look at that. Let's break this down again. So you're gonna get the 7-Figure Power Ecom Academy, which is gonna show you everything from A to Z in terms of building an epic, high converting Shopify store, how to run epic Facebook ads, how to find 6 and 7-figure products, how to find solid suppliers, how to automate your business so you only work 1 to 4 hours a week, and the remaining modules. You're also going to get the training, the academy version of the training, how to get sales without spending money on ads. That's valued at another $2,500. You're going to get the entire website copy that's been verified by a top level specialist, proven to convert, which is valued at another $2,000. You're going to get the high intent email campaign that I wrote personally, that works, that sells, that we say is worth $997. However, the amount of money that is brought back for us, it's endless value. So you're going to get things that are worth, amazing things I might add, that are worth $9,488, and you are going to get it today only for $977. Is that not the most epic thing you've ever heard? All you have to do to get started is go to the website right there in the corner, 7pwr.com/go. You can also go to 7figurepower.com and navigate. However, this right here is going to take you directly to you. If you're in Asia, North America, Europe, wherever you are, the Pacific, wherever you are in the world, you are going to get a free item mailed to you. It's a complete surprise. You won't know what it is until it shows up. It is the same for everyone, and it's valued at $49. The second thing, you're going to get access to our secret online community, which is only for Academy members. It's not any group that's available when you go and search on Facebook. It's only by invite. It's invite only. So it's completely secret. If you search it on Facebook, you won't be able to find it. And you're going to get access to other people that have not only bought the course, these are our members that are giving the next level of information completely free in our secret online community, which is only for Academy members. So if you haven't paid, you can't have access to it. If you have paid, you will have access to it. The value on that, in my personal opinion, is completely priceless. So that's what everyone's going to get. And for the committed people, we have super amazing surprises and gifts to give away. For the first 27 people, they're going to get my exact theme exported from my own Shopify account. All you're going to have to do is import it into your store and fill in all the content that we're already going to give you, and away you go. The worth on this is $827.09. How did I come to that number? Simple. That's the number that I personally spent on the theme to make sure that it's perfect and exactly the way I want it. So that's for the first 27 people that are committed. Of course, we're going to go a bit further. And for the first 17 people, they're going to get my next level 1-hour mindset masterclass. This video is going to transform your life. I go into so much detail about how you can adjust your mindset from being a sheep to becoming a wolf, that anyone that's ever watched this video has had their mind blown with the level of content that's there. And again, it's not being around the bush for 1 hour. It's straight to the point, making sure that you can become the best version of you. The value on that I have charged in the past for this 1-hour mindset masterclass is $1,497. That's how I got the worth on that. Now, this is my favorite. For the super committed people out there, the super committed people, the first 7 people, you will get complete access to me. You will get full mentorship from me, and you will get a full analytical breakdown of your whole system from A to Z continuously. Okay? I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna hold your hand. We are gonna be two people in business together, and we will make sure that you can become as successful as you possibly ever could. That's what the first 7 people get. And it's not the first 7 people from now. This includes the few people that have already purchased since the offer was put onto the screen. And I truly need you to know that this is worth almost $5,000 per month. If people find me online on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, any other social media, YouTube, whatever it is, and they start talking to me and they want mentoring, this is the price that I charge them. And people, I promise you, people today are paying me this amount of money every single month to have full access to me, to have my personal email, to have my personal phone number, to have my personal Facebook. And for the first 7 people that purchase since this offer came up, they're going to get this offer as well. So now I want to go over a couple of things. Okay, we're going to do the Q&A. I did not forget. I promised you we're going to have a Q&A, and 100% we are going to have a Q&A. You know, but just before we get into that, I gave you 2 choices. I'm giving you the reason of why you should buy now rather than later, because the pricing is going to be jacked up if you don't buy it today. That's a one-time special offer. The information that you've already received is great. Don't get me wrong. It's enough to transform your business. However, to actually go and create successful businesses, to have an empire, you need to be partnered, you need to be joined, you need to be mentored by somebody that knows what they're doing and has done it more than once. And that's what you're going to get if you purchase this course. And let me retract that statement. That's what you're going to get when you purchase this course. Because I promise you, if you don't purchase it today for $977, you will come back. Whether it's tomorrow, whether it's a week from now, whether it's a month from now, you will come back and you will say, James, I'm ready. I want to buy the e-commerce academy. I want to get the e-com academy. I want to be a part of 7-Figure Power. And I'm going to tell you, hey, listen, that's great. Definitely. This is the price. And the price at that time will be somewhere between $2,000 and $5,000. You're not going to get the bonuses. You're not going to get the special gifts. So no mentorship from me. You're not going to get access to the Mindset Masterclass. You're not going to get my Shopify theme. So you're going to miss out on all these additional bonuses. But if you do it right now for $977 by going to 7pwr.com/go, you will have made the most successful decision of your life. Because we are going to build you from scratch or from wherever you are at, right? Which is only for Academy members. The first 27 people are going to get my exact theme, my exact high converting theme. The first 17 people are going to get my 1-hour mindset masterclass, which is truly next level. And the first 7 people, which I think we only have 2 spots remaining right now. So congratulations to the first 5 people that bought. However, for the next 2 people, you're going to get complete access to me, full membership, full mentorship, full analysis. That alone is worth $5,000 a month. And you're going to get all of this for only $977 today. This is the time of your life, guys. Don't let it pass you by. And now we're going to go into the questions, because I hope that I've made sense to you guys throughout this masterclass. And if I've made sense, I want you right now